Hi, welcome back to my channel, God's United Child. My name is Latoya. So today I want to do a topic on sign of dating an unemotionally available dragon. So not a man, dragon, because you know the Bible said we are in this world, but we're not supposed to be any part of this world. And these people, these dragons, they are in this world. So anyway, you know, I'm gonna read in the book of Kings, so 2 Kings 20, and I'm gonna read from verse 5, and it's about your tears, that how the Lord care about your tears, and I will continue and elaborate more on it. So this story is about, Hezekiah. Literally, he was sick, and the Lord said prophet Isaiah to tell him to get his house in order. Then he turned his face to the wall, and then he began to pray. And he said, after he prayed, the Lord sent back Isaiah to go back to him, and he said from verse 5, and I'm reading from the NIV, so 2 Kings 20 and verse 5, he said, "Go back and tell Hezekiah, the ruler of my people, this is what the Lord, the God of the father David say, I have heard your prayer and seen your tears. I will heal you." I'm not going any further. I'm just talking about that, the Lord care about your tears. And back in the, I don't know if it's in the 1950s, but yeah, back in slavery, white woman, they used to say, be careful of white woman tears, because the tears was so important. So if a white woman cry, and once she start tearing up and screaming out, everybody know that you touch the supreme. So anybody this color, they know their doom. That's it. So you either put your flip-flops in your hands and you run once the tears fall. But when you're dating an unemotional available dragon, when you cry, based on whatever they done to you, whatever pain they caused you, when you cry, they see your tears as crocodile. They don't understand your tears because, like I said, they are demon entity. They are dragons. That dragon is inside of them. So this is not just serpent. This is manifest into a dragon. So yes, take note. So your tears will not move them. They will not see that. You will make them irritate and sick by you crying and wanting them to feel your pain, and, oh, you hurt me, oh yeah. No, these are things that I've been through, or people that are around me. So most of it is my testimony. Most of it is people that are around me that I encounter, that we share similar things. But anyway, like I said, your tear don't move them. So move on to for example, you find out that you're pregnant, and they were so good, and the moment you tell them that you're pregnant, you will be ringing them and you will hear, this number that you're calling is unavailable, do not call again. That means they disappear. They don't want you, and they don't want the child. That's it. You're a single mom, single mama. That's it. You can't find them. And I am a single mom of 2. So once you call, it's unavailable permanently. So that's something that you have to take when you're dating this kind of dragon. Thirdly, if you have terminal illness, whether you're married to these people or you're just dating them. So for example, you have cancer or anything, any form of illness, it doesn't matter. It just, first they're gonna blame you. It's your fault. You go and catch AIDS, you go and catch not AIDS, you go and catch cancer. It's your fault. Any sickness that randomly come, even if you have an accident and you're bound in a wheelchair, it's your fault. They will not stay around. They will not be with you in critical time. If you throw up, that will irritate them. They don't know how to connect. They disconnect. They will move on to the next. That's it. You go through whatever you're going through on your own. Like I said, you're on your own. It's you and God. Those kind of human dragon, just count them out when it comes to any form of terminal illness. Anyway, I write down some notes, so I keep looking back just so I don't come and talk rubbish. Anyway, like they are very ungrateful. So like, for example, I know a friend that assists this guy through school. Like, he didn't come from a good background, so she assists him, and because he has good brain and come out to be good somebody in society. So she had big plan that when he graduate, and how they're gonna buy their dream house and everything, and he wheel her in until that day. And then when they keep party and everything, he announced that he fall out of love with her, and then guess who he wants to go and marry? The best friend. That's the girl best friend. So literally, you invest in this dragon, and then in the end, the dragon now have a relationship with your best friend behind your back and go and marry, and every dream that you have, that you plan, he go and give it to her. So that's what I'm saying. The ungrateful is limitless. They don't have no there's no bound when it comes to. That's why I said it's not men, it's unemotional available dragon. So remember, not men. Okay, the next one, I know I keep saying secondly because I didn't give number, I'm just telling you the signs that you will see. So for example, and I encounter this, so for example, like intimacy, like if you're having like sexual contact with these people, whether in marriage or just a partner that you're hooking up with, you can never please them. They will tell you, and I've heard this, anyone who come first won. You understand? So they see it as a prize. They don't see your body as something to romance, something to nurture or anything. They bam 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 and that's it. They don't have time to waste on you. And if you're trying to please them, dressing up with your lingerie and all that, they will like, oh, I'd rather see you in a t-shirt, I don't care about all that, but then they will tell you, oh, my ex from primary school, oh, when she give it to me, I can't forget, and it was so good. And then you will say, okay, so how did she do it? Tell me so I can, you will never compete, you will never meet their standard because it's always high. Oh, it's not the same, she was this, she was that. Then sometimes they will put the ex picture on the phone and they will flip it so you will see it, so you will think you're competing with somebody from primary school, high school or college. It just never end with those kind of dragon. So you just have to be careful when you're with them and you see that you're not getting anywhere and they're always mentioning their ex. That is a red flag. Just don't color it in any other color, just see it as red. So they will just like, literally, they're just the worst kind of thing to come to date. Don't waste. And it can be both male and female as well. So as I'm saying, so at the end of the day, if you're going through hard times, count them out. This is not for better, for worse. This is for better, for better. So anytime the worst come, they're not gonna suffer with you, they're not gonna go through anything with you. They're gonna move on to the next candidate, the next person that can put them up in a house, the next person that can assist them and take them out of poverty. Poverty must die. When you see those dragon, they will never suffer and struggle with you. They will never. So if you want to do it, you do it on your own and in your own risk. So just learn that they will never ever ever do that. So that's the thing, they will dump you and move on to the next. So if they're in your house and you decide that, listen, at the end of the day, this relationship is not working out and I need you to move out because you're not contributing and everything, you're just like leaning on me for everything. Listen, if they're moving out, they will destroy your property, destroy your car. They will probably cut up your credit card, your debit card, everything. They will just destroy you because they want, if they're hurting you in the relationship, it was minimum. When they're leaving, it must be maximum or premium. They want to give it to you, pepper you. They want you to feel it to the core, to the bone. Dragons, remember, okay? See, if you're with them and you were working in corporate or whatever good job you're doing, and then something happened and you end up can't work, and you're relying on them, you will face the consequence. They will tell you eat like a swine, which is a pig. They will tell you you're running up the bill. You can't even do your hair. If you are wearing bun straight weave, you better start doing your hair, natural face, because they will not supply your makeup. They will not supply. Listen, they probably won't even buy juice. You have to drink water, and I'm telling you, I face the consequence. Those people, they don't know how to communicate. They will break things. You can't communicate. You can't say, let's talk about our emotion. Disconnect from their body. So it's just a body and the dragon is inside. So remember, it's a dragon inside the body. So it's a vessel where the dragon inhabitates. So remember, they cannot communicate. A dragon cannot communicate. They will throw tantrum and their way of communication is thingy, just breaking things. Secondly, they can't keep secret. Don't tell them anything. They will use that against you. Go and tell the person. They will go and tell everybody the secret that you tell them. And I'm telling you, they always want to humble you. So always remember that. I will do another part to explain more, because it won't hold all in this video. So anyway, if you like my content, click like, click share, comment, and let me know if you